Imagine a city unlike anything the world has ever seen. A city stretching over 170 kilometers, designed to run without cars, without streets, without pollution. This is NEOM, Saudi Arabia's bold attempt to create a futuristic city from scratch. But the question remains, is it actually possible? Or is it just a dream, a billionaire's fantasy brought to life on paper? Today, we explore the vision, the reality, and the controversy behind NEOM. The story begins with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, a plan to transform the kingdom from a dependency on oil into a global hub of innovation, technology, and tourism. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman announced NEOM in 2017. The goal was clear: to build a city where humans, nature, and technology exist in perfect harmony, and the world reacted with awe, skepticism, and curiosity. NEOM is not a single city, it is an entire mega-region. It includes The Line, a 170-kilometer linear city designed to eliminate cars, traffic, and streets. Imagine living in a city where everything you need is within 5 minutes walking distance. Offices, schools, hospitals, and entertainment hubs are stacked vertically, not horizontally. Above ground, nature dominates. Humans don't have to destroy the environment to survive. Then there's Oxagon, described as the largest floating industrial complex on Earth. It aims to be a hub for advanced manufacturing, logistics, and green energy. Imagine a city designed for efficiency and speed, where goods move seamlessly from port to production line with minimal human intervention. This is industrial planning on a scale the world has never seen before. And finally, Trojena, a mountain destination within NEOM. It promises skiing in the desert, luxury resorts, adventure sports, and futuristic entertainment. The vision is to combine technology, tourism, and nature, making NEOM a global attraction for visitors and residents alike. But how realistic is all this? Let's start with the technology. NEOM promises AI-controlled services, drones for delivery, autonomous vehicles, and smart homes powered by clean energy. The entire city will rely on 100% renewable energy, primarily solar and wind. Waste will be minimized and carbon emissions eliminated. It sounds like science fiction, and in many ways it is. Construction has already started. Saudi Arabia has invested over $500 billion hiring global architects, engineers, and technology firms. But critics point out that building a city of this scale in the desert is not simple. Water supply, extreme temperatures, and human logistics present enormous challenges. Can technology alone solve these issues? Time will tell. Another challenge is population and labor. NEOM aims to host hundreds of thousands of residents, but attracting skilled workers to live in an untested futuristic environment is tricky. Will people embrace a city without traditional roads and cars? Will cultural norms adapt to a high-tech lifestyle? Saudi Arabia is betting on global talent to move in, but convincing millions to relocate is a monumental task. There is also the question of governance and control. NEOM will operate with a level of autonomy different from other Saudi regions. It aims for smart governance using AI, blockchain, and predictive analytics. Decisions about city planning, law enforcement, and resource allocation may be automated to a degree unseen anywhere else. But this raises questions about privacy, surveillance, and personal freedom. Can humans truly coexist with AI-driven governance without conflict? Despite these challenges, NEOM is already attracting attention from global investors, technology companies, and media outlets. It is being called the City of the Future, a potential blueprint for urban planning in the 21st century. Proponents argue that NEOM could revolutionize how humans live: vertical cities, renewable energy, zero emissions, AI-managed infrastructure. It could even become a model for future smart cities worldwide. However, not everyone is convinced. Critics label NEOM as overambitious and impractical. Some argue that the city is more of a political and economic statement than a feasible urban development. There are concerns about cost overruns, delays, and feasibility. Can a city really stretch 170 kilometers in a straight line and function efficiently? Skeptics doubt it. Yet NEOM continues to push forward. Massive cranes, futuristic towers, and sprawling construction sites hint at what is to come. Every month, new updates emerge. Solar farms, robotic factories, smart transportation prototypes. NEOM is not just a vision on paper, it is slowly turning into a physical reality. Let's also talk about environmental impact. NEOM aims to preserve nature rather than destroy it. Traditional cities expand horizontally, consuming forests, rivers, and landscapes. NEOM plans to integrate nature with infrastructure, creating habitats for wildlife and green spaces for residents. The idea is to live within the environment, not on top of it. If successful, it could redefine urban development globally. And then comes the human element. Life in NEOM will be radically different from other cities. Residents may rely entirely on AI assistance for daily tasks. Commuting may be replaced by high-speed autonomous pods. Education, healthcare, and shopping will be fully digitized. Essentially, NEOM is creating a city where humans work, play, and live in harmony with machines and nature. The most important question remains: is NEOM actually possible? Engineers, architects, and futurists are divided. Some say it is technically achievable, but may take decades. Others argue that political, environmental, and social challenges could delay or halt progress. But the very fact that a country is attempting such an ambitious project is remarkable in itself. In conclusion, NEOM is not just a city, it is an experiment. An experiment in technology, urban planning, sustainability, and human adaptation. If it succeeds, it could change how cities are built worldwide. If it fails, it will still serve as a lesson in ambition, innovation, and the limits of human imagination. Saudi Arabia is betting on NEOM as the face of the future, a city without cars, without pollution, powered by AI, and integrated with nature, a city that could set a global standard for the next century. But whether it will become the perfect futuristic city or remain a bold dream is something only time will reveal. For now, NEOM continues to capture the imagination of the world, awe-inspiring, controversial, and undeniably ambitious. It is the city that dares